So I just had this revelation. This is too short. But I wanted to get it out before it dissipates into just my journal. But we did the sacral today, and the sacral is where like our willpower is. It's like our desire, but also like your desire to live your life, right? And I think so for so much of time, for so many women, our desire to be real, our desire to be seen, to be heard, to be bold is filtered through this desire to be liked. Like that has been safety. To be liked by your gal pals, to be liked by the people in your life is been more important than truth, than honesty. Because when you think about it, like if you're going through something, we go out into the world and we ask for sympathy, and we let people listen to our stories, and we expect, you know, when like all the bullshit, like, oh my god, yeah, it hurts for you. But instead of like a true real friend sometimes can just be bold and be like, actually, you should get off of that bullshit. You should move on. You should snap out of it, because we have ego, we have karma, and our karma, it's not about like what comes around comes back around. It's every single moment you're creating karma in a way, because what you do today affects your tomorrow. So we can change our lives at any given moment based on our reactions to our circumstances. And when we get out of being a victim to our lives, then we can actually make a difference. We can actually move forward. We can actually be real. We can actually use our desires and our willpower to manifest what we want in our lives. And so it's time. It's like this you know, the Shakti energy, it's rising up to the consciousness of Shiva, and it actually, her home is in the second chakra, not the base chakra. She lives in this identity. And so our ego is our identity. And so how do we work with our ego? How do we work with our sense of self? We transform our sense of self. Because when your sense of self is transformed out of being insecure and into confidence, then we can move through life with a knowing, and we can cut out the shit, we can cut out the drama, we can cut out the need to be accepted and liked, because your truth, your dharma will guide you into the next phase of life. If you don't like the job you have, why are you doing it? Are you going to get off of the wheel? And it's easier said than done, because at the same time, whatever that thing is, that job, let's say, the relationship that you're in that you don't really like, it's an exchange, because it gives you comfort, it gives you safety. So, but then it builds resentment if you step out of your honesty. If you're doing something for too long, or it stops being fulfilling, then you're no longer honest, you're no longer bold in your life. And so when are you going to make that change? When you are unhappy in your 80s? Like, stagnation is the root of death, including stagnation in our bodies, and stagnation in just stuckness and sameness. So give yourself permission to embolden yourself, to decide, to make decisions, to use your willpower, to connect with your chakra, with your Shakti energy, and to make changes. Like, this is the womb. This is where we create our realities. This is where we dance. This is where we flow. This is where it's the water element, and our bodies are made of water, right? Mostly water. And so the more we connect with our bodies and embody these teachings, the more we flow through our lives. So I don't know who needs to hear this today. I definitely needed to remember that my power is right here, and I needed to dance in class, and I needed to move the energy, and I'm just feeling like a lot more me, like, and no more people pleasing energy. It doesn't help anyone. It doesn't make you a good friend. Certainly not. And if you were to be honest with your situations in your life, and you would, let's say, lose that compromise, wherever you're compromising, then that's not meant for you anymore. And so we get so attached, we get so stuck on things and people and circumstances, and for what? It's your life. We remember only one at a time, mostly, right? And then we start over in the wheel of samsara, or maybe this is your last life, and you get to, go see God next time. And I'm hopefully like Jeff Buckley's there. When I think of death, that's where my brain goes, to the ghosts. But I love him. But anyways, so just be in your authenticity whenever possible. whenever possible. If you feel some type of way, even if it's a good thing, if you feel like loving excitement about something, share it in the moment, and then let it go. Like, I do that all the time, and people are like, think sometimes it's inauthentic, and I'm like, no, in this moment right now, I'm really fucking feeling you, and then the next moment I'm feeling myself, or feeling that, or feeling the bird, or feeling the trees. Like God, nature, everything is made for us to appreciate. And so true pleasure is an unattached pleasure, right? And it's making good choices. I can eat the food without any prana in it, the oily crap, and it has no life force in it. So our desire to have a healthy body and healthy mind will start to trump your desire for that moment of let's say, weakness or cravings. And so the Shakti, she lines up your energy with truth. And that truth is to use your body, use your temple to take care of yourself. And you'll want to, because you'll be living in this path of Dharma. You'll be living where your energy is flowing and free and not stuck. So that's today. We'll see if I have another video later. I have my mentorship tonight too, so I'm doing class all day, and then it's like at a different time zone. So from like 10 to midnight, I'm going to be doing my tantric class, and then hopefully going to bed, and then sadhana at 4. So maybe this is the check-in for today, but it's been a fire day. I am just like alive. I feel alive. I'm like, oh, this is me. Like, I love her. So take that confidence, take that boldness, make decisions that are good for you and for your life and for your dharma and for your path. And then you'll just be magnetizing. You'll just be in abundance. You'll be Lakshmi's abundance. Saraswati is knowledge. Kali is the fierceness, and all of that is dancing with us. And it doesn't mean just the girls. It means all of us. The Shakti is the feminine energy, and it rises up to Shiva at the top, or Brahma, whatever consort you choose. But the masculine is the space holder, and so we let our energy dance to get there. So this is a message for everybody. All right, namaste.